Crypto.com, CroCoin holders. We've got a video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the great debate over the 70 billion minting of these coins, the AMA with Chris Marszalek, the CEO of Crypto.com, and what it means for CroCoin. We're going to be talking about that. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm maxi. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. So, starting off on Twitter, you can follow me at 333maxi. I say, good morning. Day 11, asking Crypto.com to make CroCoin great again. Yesterday, we found out Crypto.com is partnering up with the President Trump media company to launch crypto ETFs. What that all entails, time will tell. Today, we have a long-awaited AMA with the CEO to hear about Cro and the 70 billion minting of Cronos Cro coins. What do we think, Cro fam? Repost this if you're bullish. So, we saw the AMA. I recorded a clip out of it. We're going to be talking about this next post here. But guys, I do want to really hone in here. I am a Crypto.com bull. I believe in Crypto.com. I've always known since the early ages that it will become a behemoth in the space of crypto. Now, when it comes to CroCoin, I'm kind of figuring that out. I'm figuring that out because my fundamental analysis has changed back and forth, because there's a lot of ambiguity and vague speech really behind what CroCoin is doing, what Cronos Labs is doing, and Cronos Labs with Crypto.com. There's a lot of things to unpack there. So I want to say this, right? So this is my overall take from the AMA with Chris Marszalek, the CEO of Crypto.com. I say, my overall take on the Crypto.com AMA with CEO is as follows, okay? Crypto.com, although a separate entity of Cronos and Cro, needs the 70 billion new coins to use as an investment, aka to spend on marketing to grow. All right? I say, this could be great for CroCoin and the Cro fam. It really could. It could. It really depends on how that money is spent, though. And I still am a little peeved about the entire situation. I say, however, I am still concerned by how Crypto.com brute forced the vote to pass a proposal, and on top of that, Chris did do a lot of grandstanding with no clear picture of where exactly these coins will be going. Guys, we have no idea. I mean, we got the entire supply is diluted. Two-thirds of it is diluted. The value, that whatever you were holding before, basically two-thirds of it is diluted now, okay? And we didn't really have a choice. The community didn't have a choice. The voting power was not there. The main validators Crypto.com owned were the ones that brute forced the vote into minting these 70 billion coins. I say, I still hold a few 100,000 Cro coins, and I will continue holding based on a trust me bro. And that's really what it is. It's a trust me bro, and I still have a few 100,000 coins. I'm not selling, guys. I'm not selling. But let's play this from Chris Marszalek, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about this in the comment section below.
Yes, I've noticed the vigorous debate online happening over the last couple of weeks, as you guys were so kind to tag me in most of it. Maybe I'll start with a public service announcement. Cronos and Crypto.com have been run separately for years, separate governance, separate entities. But where we are aligned is the mission and the vision, the cryptocurrency in every wallet. And where we are aligned is that we want to make Sierra great again. So when
All right. So like I said, for the people that don't understand, Crypto.com and Cronos Labs are different entities, okay? So that does mean, I know a lot of people that buy into CroCoin think, well, this is Crypto.com's coin, which is kind of misleading, to be honest. I think that you have to really dig in to figure out that it's not the same entity. So that does mean that Crypto.com can have profit and loss, and there's no direct one-to-one ratio with the value of CroCoin. It is not like buying shares of Crypto.com. You're not buying equity in Crypto.com, the exchange. You're buying CroCoin on the Cronos chain, okay? There is a difference there. So I am very... It's tricky because Chris comes out here and says, we're not associated, right? We have a common goal, but we're not associated. We're separate entities. Although there's minting of 70 billion coins that Crypto.com is going to use, okay, for marketing. We'll just put it straight up because the overall AMA was quite vague. I think he was as clear as he possibly could be, but where are these coins going to go? They probably don't even know yet, but they needed to spend. And he talked about the 70 billion burn back in 2021 being a defensive move because it was a much different climate for crypto regulation, and now basically they need more money to spend, in my opinion. And now I know you guys will probably crucify me for that, but guys, I still hold my CroCoin. I want CroCoin to succeed, and I wish that Crypto.com was more associated with CroCoin, not only when it benefited Crypto.com, the exchange. Looking at CroCoin right now, we saw quite a big move off of this news. We came all the way up to 12 cents. Really, guys, like I've been saying for a while, when you break above the yellow line at 0.0830 cents, the magnet is to the upside, and when you're below it, the magnet is to the downside. And, well, we've gone straight through. We've broken through key support at basically key resistance really at about 10 cents, and we came all the way up and tested 12 cents, and right now we are trading at 10 cents, 0.1073, we'll say, okay? Almost 11 cents. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see that. Money flow on Market Cipher still in the red, but I do expect this to play out here. Unfortunately, I think this move is going to be somewhat short-lived unless the overall traditional market catches a bid here. And guys, I hate being a bear, okay? I hate being a bear. I do not like being a bear. I get eaten alive on Twitter, but I have to be transparent. I have to tell you guys what I'm seeing in my thoughts. I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade. I've been trading equities for longer than a decade, and I want to be transparent. I don't always want to be a moon boy. If something looks bullish, I'm going to say, guys, this is really a big deal. This is very bullish. Something looks bearish, I'm saying, hey guys, you know, the technicals are showing us that we're probably going to be selling off for a little bit, but it doesn't mean it's all over, you know? I want to be transparent always. And right now what I'm seeing on CroCoin, this is great. I like to see the move, but really the overarching market is the important thing to be focusing on if we expect CroCoin to continue this move to 20 cents and beyond. So if you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as some awesome deals. If you sign up now using my link down below, you get a part of a $5.6 million prize pool of a trading competition. The more trading volume you do and our team does together, the more rewards you get. So feel free to check that out. Right now, guys, I expect volatility across the entire board. Love seeing Cronos back above. We came all the way down to rank 43, and now we're at 35. A nice whopping 38.2% gain in the past 7 days. A nice 9%-ish gain in the past 24 hours. Sitting at a $2.84 billion market cap, guys. It's going to change. That's going to change when there's 70 billion more, because it probably will show that the market cap is much higher. Even though it's locked, it's going to be a very interesting time. It's going to be very interesting to see how CoinMarketCap and how everyone views the market cap of Cronos after these 70 billion coins are added, because they're going to be locked, but month over month they're going to be released. We didn't get any clear answers on the unlocking and how this new 70 billion coins are going to be used. Unfortunately, out of the AMA, I was really hoping to hear that. But, you know, I'll give credit where credit's due. Chris coming out and talking about it, having an AMA is good. It's very good. We'd like more of that. We'd really like to see more of that. We saw Ken, he stepped down. There's a new head of Cronos, Mirko. He came on. Hopefully he does more great things. Hopefully there's more community involvement. Hopefully there's, I don't know, there's a lot of times where when the community's in uproar and we want to hear from the leaders and they kind of just vanish. And I think that maybe we'll hopefully see a little bit of a change in that. Hopefully we'll see the new lead of Cronos be more active in the community. Hopefully see Chris as well be more active in the community, even though Cronos and Crypto.com are separate entities. I got to keep saying that because I think that a lot of people are misled into believing that Crypto.com and CroCoin are one and the same, and unfortunately they're not. So, and the reason why I talk about the overarching market being what we need to be paying attention to if you expect CroCoin to move right now is, guys, there's two very important price levels I've been talking about, 88K and 94K. My line in the sand is 94K. If we do not get daily, weekly candle closures above 94K, I'm expecting a lower high, okay? And a come-in test of 73,000. But even if that happens, it does not mean that, okay, I think that the macro cycle high is in. We have until October. we have really until the end of 2025, about 200 days, 50 days, give or take on each end. So 150 to 250 days for this bull market to be over, quote unquote, over, based on the 4-year cycle. And I like to base my trades on 4-year cycles. Guys, I am a swing trader. I'm a cycle trader. That's kind of my what I'm basing a lot of my thesis off of here. You know, I've been taking profit along the way, and usually I wait until I have a clear idea that we're in a bear market before I start buying. And I do not have a clear idea that we were in a bear market just yet. I think that this is a local top. Yeah, definitely. But is it the macro cycle top? Time will tell, guys. So let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. Do you think that the AMA was satisfactory? Do you think that we got enough info to warrant this 70 billion brute force proposal that just came across and was painted as the golden age of Crowcoin? Or is it not enough? I'm very curious on what you guys have to say about that. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.